Are you expecting or have a small baby and baby wearing seems awesome but you don't know exactly what to buy? Today I'm going to compare the baby sling or baby wrap from Storchenwiege to the Ergobaby structured baby carrier. I remember the first day I managed to wear the baby sling or baby wrap with my small baby. I think it was more or less 1.5 months old, and it was awesome. It eased my day so much, and since then I'm wearing it almost every day. Let's start now with exactly that, the first one I used. This is a baby swing or baby wrap from Storchenwiege. If you want to see how I use it, I made another video. I showed there just one way you can use it. There are many others. Yeah, but that's the way you start. So for newborn, that's the one you should use. I will link down below a website where you can buy this kind of baby wrap. Now I'm going to start with the advantages of the baby sling. And the first one is the extreme feeling of snugness for you and your baby. After the birth, this is the position when your baby will feel more like he's still in the womb, because he can hear your heartbeat, he can smell you very close, he's warm, not too hot, not too cold, exactly everything in it. And besides that is also the position. The up position helps with digestion also. Because of all of this, the baby still feels good and usually it just falls asleep. The second advantage of the baby swing is that it's very versatile. You have many different colors, different lengths. There are a lot of different brands, different kinds of fabric. Some are more elastic, some not. And you can use it in a lot of different ways. The other good thing of the baby wrap is that you can breastfeed in public and the baby is inside the wrap and you are covered. It is also a very simple thing. It's just a piece of fabric, just very long and with good quality, and it feels and looks somehow more natural. The next point is that you can really put it in a small size and it fits almost in every bag, a diaper bag or handbag, whatever, and that's the big advantage. These kind of wraps are also usually cheaper than structured baby carriers, and you can use them from birth, newborn, until your child is more or less 4 years old or has 20 kilograms. I personally think it is a little bit more beautiful to wear something like this than structured baby carrier. Now let's go to the disadvantages of the baby wrap. The first one is that you need a certain skill to use it. It's not very difficult, but you will need to try it sometimes before you manage it. And when you manage it, it takes more time to use it than the other types of carriers. So if you are in a hurry, that's not the best choice. If you choose a stretchy fabric, which it's nice because to wear it, it's just easier, but as the baby grows, it will wear down and then will not feel so safe anymore, I guess. Mine, it's not stretchy, and at the beginning I thought that's a bit weird, but actually I prefer it like this. Yeah, I could say it's a little bit stretchy, but it's almost nothing compared to others. The other point that is also not very positive while the baby gets bigger and heavier is that it's supported by your shoulders, your back and your hip, and at least in this position that I use. And so it places too much weight in these places and it hurts, of course. A very negative point about these long baby wraps is that when you put it on and off, you will see, you can check on my video, don't forget, you will see that the fabric, at least the beginning and the end of the fabric, will just be on the floor, and you will not like to do it just on the street, because then the fabric will be on the street and will be dirty. Piece of the fabric that will touch the baby, but anyway, you will touch it with your hands and then you will touch the baby. Yeah, it's just I don't like that so much. So I'm using it just for inside. I put it on at home, then I go for a walk, and then I come home, I take it out, or I put it on when I go to my yoga classes. So I take it out there because there the floor is clean, but I'm not taking it on and off on the street, and that's a disadvantage. The other thing is that this piece of fabric is really long. It depends which one you buy and so on, but they are usually long. And to fold them, it's very annoying because I want to fold them when I put in the drawer. I just don't want to put it just like this, but you could do it, yeah. But for me it's really a disadvantage to fold it. Now we are finished about the advantages and disadvantages of the baby sling or baby wrap. And let's go to the second one, the structured baby carrier, and I'm going to talk about the Ergobaby. I know there are many different ones, but that's the one I have and that's the one I can talk about. It was actually a gift from my baby shower, and I really like because every time I wear it I think about the girls that gave to me. If you want to see how I put it on, you can check this other video I made. I will put it here on the cards. To buy it, I will link it down below on the description box, so you can press on the link if you want to get this one. Let's start with the first advantage. So the first one is that it's really fast to put on and off, much faster than the baby wrap. It's not as complex as the baby wrap, and you don't need actually to see a tutorial video. You can just check the instructions that they send to you. Yeah, just to be on the safe side that you do everything right. A big advantage of the Ergobaby when compared to the baby wrap is that you don't have to put it on the floor while you put it on and off. So you can just have your baby outside and put it in the Ergobaby and take it out also outside. That's not a big issue. I think that's kind of cool. I don't know about other men, but I guess this is kind of general. Usual men are not very enthusiastic about baby wraps, baby slings, and they like more this kind of things. I don't know why, but that's an advantage if you want your partner to carry also your baby on it. Even if your baby gets older and gets some more weight, it will not hurt as much as the baby wrap. I guess it is because at first it is structured, so it allows the weight distribution to be even, exactly even. And with the baby wrap, it depends a little bit how you do it. Sometimes I'm putting it better, sometimes not so well. And also because it has pads to protect you, for example here for the shoulders, and there is here one for the back. I guess it's also because of that. The last advantage is that you can also breastfeed inside the carrier, because the baby would be just with the head here, so you can also breastfeed like the wrap. And now let's talk about the disadvantage of this structured baby carrier. Again, this is specific for the Ergobaby original. The Ergobaby has other types of carriers that offer other options, and other brands offer even different kinds of options. So take that into account when you're buying it. It's not every Ergobaby or every structured baby carrier that has all these disadvantages. The first one is that it's more expensive than a baby wrap. You will not buy something like this for less than 100 euros, or maybe you can buy a used one. But the baby wraps, they are usually, I don't know, between 60 and maybe 80-90 euros. Because it has the structure, of course you cannot wrap it in so many different ways as you do it with the baby wrap or swing. You can just use it as the instructions of the Ergobaby tells you to use it. In this case, this is the original one, so you can use it in 3 different ways. You can put your baby on the front looking to you. You can put your baby on the back looking to your back, or you can put your baby on the side. And these are the 3 positions of this Ergobaby original. I know the baby is here almost exactly in the same position there is in the baby wrap, but I don't feel this sense of closeness. Okay, I feel it, but not as much as I feel it while wearing the baby sling or baby wrap. This other disadvantage of the Ergobaby has to do with the sound, because it has many clips and does this sound when you're putting it on and off, and sometimes it just falls asleep inside. And I want to take it off, and I don't want him to wake up. This one actually I don't need to take out, but this one on the back, that's the big one. I'm always doing it very, very slow, so he's not waking up. You can see here, this is putting on and this is taking out. Yeah, it's just because it's not a very loud sound, but it's just because sometimes I really wear it just so my baby falls asleep. That's the objective of wearing it. I'm wearing it even at home because he really likes to be inside and this position, especially the one that is looking to me here on the front, or my husband. And so it doesn't make so much sense that it's loud. And the baby wrap again has nothing of this, so there is no sound at all. The next disadvantage of the Ergobaby is that it is a big thing and it will not fit everywhere, you know. It is more voluminous than the baby wrap, and there is not a perfect way to fold it, or we didn't find a perfect way to fold it. For me it is a disadvantage because I'm like searching everything before I buy something, but maybe for some people this is a very good advantage, is that there is a huge amount of different structured baby carriers. And you don't know which one you want to buy because there are many different brands offering different options, and then in the end you don't know exactly what to buy. It can take you some time to find the perfect fit. However, the original from Ergobaby, I checked, and now they have I guess 7 different in terms of patterns and colors. But they use just 3 colors, so you cannot go out from black, blue and grey. These are the colors they use, and then they mix them or make different pattern or something like that. But yeah, it's a bit too less. I don't know, I think green would also be an option. I love green and I would like to have more green actually. We have everything in blue. Yeah, at least the Ergobaby is grey. I think a big disadvantage of the Ergobaby original is that you are not allowed to put a newborn inside, just when the baby reaches the 5.5 kgs. Usually you're not giving a birth a baby like that. Yeah, it could happen, but usually not. So the Ergobaby made an adapter to put inside. The problem of the adapter is that it makes everything warmer. So for the summer, maybe it's a big disadvantage, but for the winter, it's actually better because it makes the environment where the baby is inside warmer. This adapter covers the whole back of the baby, which could be a really good advantage in the winter. Anyways, this adapter is just for babies that have already 3.2 kgs, and some babies are born even with less weight than this. The problem is, before the baby arrives, you don't know how many kilograms you will have. Even if your doctor tells you some kind of weight, it is just approximately, so you can never be sure if your baby will fit inside the Ergobaby or not. But on the other hand, don't worry, because maybe you will not want to put him inside a baby wearing right away. Especially if he's your first baby, you would just at first try to know your baby and worry about other things. A disadvantage about the Ergobaby original is that you have just these 3 positions. Those are good. We actually until now just used this first one because so to have him on the front, because the one to have our baby on the back or on the side is just when he has 6 months, and actually it will be 6 months just next week. So we're not using it yet, but I will try it for sure. But there are other structured baby carriers, or even from Ergobaby, then they offer up to 6 different positions. You just have to see which one would you prefer. Of course, the price also changes. They're a bit more expensive, but in the end, if you think that this is really important for you, then I would say it makes sense to give a little bit more money and have the baby carrier that fits your needs and your baby. Anyways, all of them, at least the Ergobaby ones, don't go over 200 euros. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you about a very big advantage of the Ergobaby. It's that if you are wearing it and your baby it's here inside, they have this piece of fabric that you could just put on top of the baby, and it has sun protection. I think it's really good. And you can use these clips just to clip it here and here, and then your baby's inside is breathable and everything. Yeah, you don't have these in the baby wraps. So I just finished to list all the advantages and disadvantages of these two baby carriers. I hope this video helped you to choose the best for you and your baby. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to press on the subscribe button right here, and see you in the next video. Bye!